Good morning. It is Thursday. Can you believe it? Another week almost gone. It does seem maybe that there is some hope in the future for our coronavirus treatments and vaccines, and although they don't seem immediate, they will happen soon maybe, and treatments are evidently much better, and people are wearing masks. I guess maybe finally we're grappling this thing by the throat. I'm not sure. I'm just hoping that soon we can get the level in Harris County back to orange, in which case we can start worshiping again and do this the real way, not this way. But in some ways this has been a real blessing to me, and I hope it has been for you too, to think about God in a different way and to look for the ways in which we're blessed, maybe in a different way. Today, as you know, there are typically 4 or so scriptures in the lectionary reading for the week. And in those scriptures, they typically run in the same general direction to come to some kind of a conclusion by the end of the week for me. That's the way I usually do sermon prep, and that's the way I work on this. So in a way, you guys are helping me work through that as I would on a normal week. But I'm just sharing it out loud with you. So today we're going to read a little bit from Psalm 105, just 6 verses of it. I was going to do just 5, but something has kind of moved me to move on to 6, so we'll do 6 verses. It says, this is how it goes. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, call on his name, make known his deeds among the peoples. Sing to him, sing praises to him, tell of all his wonderful works. Glory in his name. Let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his presence continually. Remember the wonderful works he has done, his miracles, and the judgments he has uttered. O offspring of his servant Abraham, children of Jacob, his chosen ones. So I want to start at the bottom. The children of Jacob obviously leads back to the whole path that we have back to Abraham, and it's our family tree, if you will. And so as Abraham was promised he would be the father of many nations, there would be more people than there was sand on the beach, whatever those things were. We are one of those people, each of us. And as we begin in this psalm, so many different psalms do different things. Some rejoice, some lament. This one suggests to us that we give thanks to the Lord, call on his name, and make known his deeds among the peoples. So a lot of times we equate that to, we need to tell people about Jesus' miracles. We need to tell people about how Jesus fed the 5,000. I think what the psalmist would have us do here in this particular case is to make known his deeds among the people, the things that have happened, the things that have taken place, the things where God has intervened, where God has blessed, where God has led, and how those affect us in our own lives. In other words, when you reached that fork in the road and you took the one you took, was God leading you? And if you took the wrong one, did God lead you back? Or what are the things in your life that you can make known to other people to let them know that God has blessed you and has been a part of your life? And then it says, sing to him, sing praises to him. Tell again, it says, tell of all his wonderful works. His deeds and his works. What are they? Well, there but by the grace of God go I, in so many different ways and circumstances. The miracles that we have, people even within our own faith community who have had serious illnesses and overcome them because of medicine, modern medicine, or people with health issues that have been able to overcome them. Miraculous deeds where somehow or another an event that we were involved in revealed to us a bigger event that needed to be cared for. And then so we're making known his deeds among the peoples. We're telling of all his wonderful works. We're supposed to glory in his holy name. And let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice. Now this kind of goes back to that whole thing we did about saying joyful, or maybe this last week when I suggested maybe we should say hopeful. I think this is that time when if you're seeking the Lord, if you really are seeking the Lord, if you don't think you've found him, in other words, if you're a seeker, which is what we all should be, seekers, looking for a closer relationship with Jesus Christ. If you're a seeker of the Lord, then you should rejoice because you're looking for the right thing. This will become a little bit more evident, I think, as we get into the message that I'm going to do for Sunday out of Matthew. It's about finding that joy. Finding that joy. And then we also seek the Lord and his strength because we don't have enough strength of our own. It's only through his strength and his steadfastness that we can actually ultimately make it through. And in order to do that, we must seek his presence continually. Do you see the theme here, though, as it goes into verse 5? It says, remember the wonderful works he has done, his miracles and the judgments he uttered. And who is this directed to? It's directed to the offspring of his servant Abraham, children of Jacob, his chosen ones. One of the things sometimes we do as we study the Bible is pick a particular selection of verses and just read them again and again to get let God speak to us. Sometimes God will lift up a particular word or a particular verse. I want you to hear this particular 6 verses again. Oh, give thanks to the Lord. Call on his name. Make known his deeds among the people. Sing to him. Sing praises to him. Tell of all his wonderful works. Glory in his holy name. Let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice. Seek the Lord in his strength. Seek his presence continually. Remember the wonderful works he has done, his miracles, and the judgments he has uttered. O offspring of his servant Abraham, children of Jacob, his chosen ones. This is all directed to us from the psalmist so long ago. To give thanks to the Lord, to call on his name, to make known his deeds, sing praises, tell of his wonderful works, just glory in his name. And then the hearts of those who seek the Lord will rejoice. We have to seek the Lord in his strength. We have to seek his presence continually, remembering the wonderful works he has done. These words are so incredibly beautiful, so powerful, so prophetic in so many ways. They give us direction and hope, and they remind us of what's real and what's important. Yeah, sometimes we remember our sufferings, and even sometimes sufferings bring us closer to God. But I think if you'll think about how Jesus taught us to pray, if you think about the way we in general need to pray, we start off by giving thanks. We give thanks to the Lord our God, and we remember all the wonderful things that he has done. The paths he has led us on, the lives he has given us, the breath we're about to take. We give thanks that God thinks enough of us to send his only Son, Jesus Christ, that we could be offered salvation and eternity in the midst of a chaotic and crisis-filled world. Well, that's the world Jesus lived in. It's the world of Abraham and Jacob and Isaac and all of those as well. It's the world we live in too. Today, let us reflect on his deeds, his works, his miracles, His judgments. Let's give thanks to the Lord. Amen. Pray with me, please. Dear God, thank you for the psalmist who in such a poetic way puts together what we need to hear today. To be blessed, to remember, to call on God for strength. We lift up our lives as sacrifices to you today, and we ask you to guide and direct us in your holy name. Amen. Well, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll get busy working on the rest of this week tomorrow. God bless.